What's up, good people? What's up, good people? It's your boy, Dr. Leroy McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder, coming to you from the lab. It's another Mindset, Motivate, Move Monday. Y'all know what we do. We get it in gear in order to be able to move through the week. Yes, it's Monday. I know everybody talks about, I don't feel this, because I felt it this morning. I felt it this morning. It was a struggle to get up, but I knew I had to be here. I knew I had to be here for you all. I knew I had to be here for myself, but I had to get motivated and moving, and so that I had to have the mindset to be motivated to move in order to be able to get right here, right now, for you all to be able to talk to you this week. Right here in the brand new suite. Y'all know we bringing you hopefully insight, wisdom, and ideas that will assist you to be able to unleash your entrepreneurial excellence. That's what we're doing. Our goal is to be better by the end of the year than we were at the beginning of the year. And we do that by having insight, wisdom, and ideas that move us from one point to the next point. So this week, I was watching this weekend, for those that are college basketball fans. We're in the middle of March Madness. Everybody knows about March Madness. Even if you don't know, like basketball, you are familiar with March Madness and know that there's a basketball tournament in college basketball. But as I was watching the tournament this weekend, it brought to my mind about the NIL deals that these young athletes and now I guess you can call them professionals, because they do get paid. They get paid to play college sports. So and everybody has their their kind of take on it. My take is, while I do believe that college athletes need to be taken care of, I don't think that they necessarily need to be compensated. That's my opinion on it. I just think that it's going to get out of hand, and it's going to kind of have a distraction, and that's what I wanted to talk about this week. We're going to be talking about brand new NIL, which stands for name, image, and likeness. For those that might not be familiar with it, it's where college athletes get paid for their name, image, and likeness. Where you have a company, organization says, "Hey, we want you to be an ambassador. We want you to represent our company. We're going to pay you X amount of dollars to promote and use our particular products that we have." And I'm going to define it a little more in a second, but that's what the basis of an NIL deal is. So they're paying these college athletes, and there are some at the top end of that get paid, that have made millions of dollars. So it's not only about NIL, but it's also being the new entrepreneur. And they've got to understand, as entrepreneurs, I'm going to point out this week these NIL benefits and then NIL drawbacks, and you can use them too. You don't have to be a college athlete that's getting paid this money in order to be able to understand the dynamics that I'm talking about when it comes to someone wanting to pay you for your name, your image, and your likeness as an entrepreneur. So I'm going to start by the definition. And what I said before. NIL stands for name, image, and likeness, and it refers to the ability of college athletes to profit from their own name, image, and likeness while still maintaining their eligibility to compete in college sports, because there was a time before now that college athletes could not get paid while they were in college, because they would then, here in the United States, then they would be considered professionals. But prior to that, they would get, they would have their room and board taken care of. They would have scholarship. They have scholarships. So not only do they have scholarships, but they now also have the ability to be able to get NIL deals. So this concept has been a topic in the world of college athletes, especially with recent changes in regulation and laws surrounding it. Some people, like I said, are for it. Some people are against it. And here's the original NIL deal for those that that do not aren't familiar with it. If you watch the movie Air, which I recommend that every entrepreneur watch, it's the movie about Nike. And it's about the movie about Nike and their deal that they get with Michael Jordan. In the movie Air is the showing of the first making of an NIL deal. And what happened was Michael Jordan's mother negotiates with Nike on what he, in essence, will receive prior to going into the NBA. He was to get, and this is what she negotiated. Mama negotiated this. It wasn't an agent. It was his mother that negotiated this with Nike. Because Nike was on the come up. This is back in 1984, when Nike was first trying to enter into the basketball shoe market. They were already in the running tennis shoe market and what they were known for, and they were big, but they weren't big at that time. But this deal would make Nike what it is today. So, but this is what his mother negotiated. She negotiated that he would receive $250,000, a Mercedes-Benz, and that he would get, check this out, y'all, he would get 10% of all of the marketing material, all of the proceeds that came from the Air Jordan brand. That Air Jordan that you see now, Michael Jordan has been getting 10% of that money since he decided since college, and decided to I think he left his junior year, I believe it was. But ever since he left, it was in essence the first NIL deal. And because of that, I think it was 2014, don't quote me on that, I think it was 2014, there was a court case where NIL actually became official, where they won in court where college athletes could get paid for their name, their image, and their likeness. So but what comes along with that is a new brand of entrepreneurship, a new, you have these, like I said, on the upper end, and that's kind of where I want to focus, these new entrepreneurs, because they have the ability, they are, in essence, your name, image, and likeness. You are a business. That is your brand. You are a brand. And if you look on my page, I have this week, it's those athletes, top 5 athletes that are that make millions of dollars in NIL with their name, image, and the likeness. I'm talking to Travis Hunter. I'm talking Angel Reese. I'm talking Flo J. Johnson, Caleb Williams, who's getting ready to enter, I believe, into the football draft. Who am I missing? I got Travis Hunter, Angel Reese. Who am I missing? Flo J and Caleb. No, I think I got all 5 of them. But they're gonna be who I'm talking about this week. But what I'm gonna do this week, I'm gonna give you the benefits of NIL and college athletes, and then I'm gonna give you the drawbacks that we must consider in those. And the first one that I wanted to talk about today is the financial opportunity. And I'm going to go back and forth. And I haven't really, because I'm going to go do 1 today. I may do 2 today. And then 2 tomorrow. to the next day, and because it should be 2 for each day except for Friday. I think the last one should be regulatory changes. But today, let's talk a little bit about the financial opportunity for these entrepreneurs. And NIL allows college athletes to monetize their personal brand through endorsements, sponsorships, and other commercial opportunities. This can provide much needed income for student athletes who may not have the time to hold traditional part-time jobs due to their athletic commitments. Now, that's a great thing, getting paid, and everything like that. But these young athletes, they have no concept of being a brand, what it takes to be a brand. We talk about this every day here, y'all. But can you imagine going from not having any money at all to having more money than you've ever had in your life? That's what most of these athletes are going through. And when they don't have the proper tools in order to be able to handle that kind of money, it's almost like, I was talking about this with the business associate of mine. We were talking about that entrepreneur that goes on the Shark Tank, or that goes on to the Oprah Winfrey Show in her book club, and they all of a sudden get the opportunity of a lifetime. And after the show, after the Shark Tank, after Oprah Winfrey, they are bombarded with all of the phone calls, all of the orders, this opportunity to be able to have a large amount of money, and they're not ready. And you're not ready. Getting the financial opportunity, I get it. It's phenomenal. The young boy, Travis Hunter, and I think he's going to be a great NFL player. The young man has it. And he just bought his mother a brand new house. He wouldn't have been able to do that if there were no NIL deal. I promise you, he wouldn't have been able to do that. Or, the boosters could have done it, that type thing. But he was able to buy his mother a house from the money he made off of the NIL deal. So that's a good thing. That's the good thing about it. And he's fortunate enough to have people around him to be able to assist him with understanding, endorsements, sponsorships, and other opportunities that that you're going to get as a college entrepreneur, as a brand, as a new age entrepreneur. He has a great coach in Deion Sanders, so he's not going to be one of those that falls to the wayside. He is someone that is surrounded by good people. But the majority of the athletes that have these NIL deals, that have these opportunities that are coming, aren't surrounded by people that are going to be in their best interest. So we've got to be careful. I get it. As entrepreneurs, we've got to be ready. We've got to be willing to learn. We've got to be willing to be ready to accept the responsibility that comes with wanting to get paid for our name, image, and likeness. And that's for the already entrepreneurs, or the average regular entrepreneurs, and not the college entrepreneurs. Are you ready? You say you want to get paid for your name, image, and likeness, right? You want somebody to compensate you if you're going to endorse their product. If you're going to, you may have a podcast and you're looking for sponsors. If you want someone to be a sponsor on your on your show, on your show, they want to be on your show because of your name, your image, and your likeness. Someone may want you to be an ambassador for their products, because you go into partnership with someone because of your name, your image, and your likeness. But are you prepared from a financial standpoint? Yeah, it may look good. It may be great. But are you adequately prepared for it? As a new age entrepreneur, and that's thinking outside the box. That's that 21st century way of doing business and thinking. Yeah, I want to get paid for my name, image, and likeness. I want someone to endorse. Someone is asking you to endorse their product. Someone is asking you to be, they want to sponsor your products. Is it a good deal? Is it a good deal for you? Is it worth that you putting your name, your image, and your likeness on the line for? And you have to be willing to look at, do your research and look at the products and services that are approaching you, and asking yourself, is this deal a good deal for me? Yeah, I get it. The financial opportunity, to partner with someone, it's going to come. It may even be there right now. But you must take the time to think about your mission, your vision, what it is that you're trying to accomplish. Hey, Shadi, morning, brother. Thanks for tuning in. You have to be able to be willing to do your due diligence and figure out if that financial opportunity is worth it for you. Because you got to understand that your brand, your name, your image, your likeness is what's on the line. And when Michael Jordan's mom in the movie Air, she's on the phone talking to the representative from Nike, and she says, "Hey, those shoes don't mean anything if my son doesn't perform and doesn't do what it is that he is being asked to do." And it's the same thing for you. If you don't perform as an entrepreneur, then your name, image, and likeness is going to be what in the marketplace. So I want you as an entrepreneur this week. I'm gonna be saying it so much that y'all gonna get sick of the name. Y'all gonna know what this NIL means to you as an entrepreneur. What does your name mean? What does your image mean? What does the likeness of you mean to you? Yes, it can be a financial opportunity. And if you do it right, if you do it the right way, then your name, your image, and your likeness can be used as a tool to gain the financial opportunities that you're looking for. Just as these young athletes are using it. But you got to make sure that, especially at that young age, you got to make sure that you surround yourself with individuals that already know the game. Because if not, what I'm going to get into later this week is I'm going to be talking about the distractions and the exploitation that can happen, all of those things that can come when you're young and you get the opportunity to make all of this money. You get the financial opportunity. What's up, Dwight? My man, what's up? What's up, Donald? I see you in a minute, brother. Yeah. So these are the things that we're going to be talking about this morning. Yeah, it should be. Yeah, NIL is easy to remember, but a lot of people don't go into detail and not truly understand what actually goes into it and what is going into it now. But watching the tournament this weekend, the March Madness tournament, I'm thinking about an Angel Reese who's a millionaire. She is in college now and is a millionaire because of her name, image, and likeness. And is she equipped to handle going from having nothing to now being able to financially support herself, even her family? And if you're not careful, you can lose it. So they are. She's a brand. And a lot of the young athletes don't understand. Yeah, you're an entrepreneur now. You are a business. You have to conduct yourself in such a manner. And it's for a short period of time, because it's only your NIL deal, and I'm quite sure, and Shadi, you might know more about this, but I think, I'm quite sure the NIL deals are only for their college, throughout their college careers. And once the college career is over, the NIL deal goes away. But hopefully you're building up your name, image, and likeness so that once you leave college, that can continue for you, not necessarily with the same companies, but you have a business started, because there's no reason why any of these athletes that you see on my page that I have now, they should not have businesses started. And use that opportunity to be able to say, hey, yes, I am an entrepreneur. I am a business. Not just that I have a business. I am a business. Yeah, exactly. It is very wise. And hopefully, these athletes have someone in their ear that is introducing them to that concept of entrepreneurship. Right. Most don't. How their likeness impacts and decision. Exactly. So they've got to be mindful and careful of everything they do. Yeah, and I'm sure it does. Yeah, I'm sure it does have the residue after college. But they've got, if they are now, thinking of it in terms of entrepreneurship, then it can, they can start they can have a business, and they can have that business going beyond just the NIL deal, just the name, image, and likeness, because that's a building stage for them to be able to do. So I want to talk about this all week, because I truly believe that there are some benefits. Like I said, the financial support, Travis Hunter being able to buy his mama a house, I think that's a beautiful thing for him to be able to do that right now. And he has the support system around him, I believe, because I believe Coach Deion Sanders is doing the right thing by him and those other athletes that he has. I know his son, that's going to be one of the ones that I have on here too. His son has an NIL deal as well. So, but I think both his sons have NIL deals. So it's going to be important that they do have the entrepreneurship mindset. And they have people around them that can teach them the business now of branding, teach them the business of entrepreneurship, and what it is that they need in order to be able to take the deal that they're getting, their financial benefits that they're reaping now, into the next level. That's what they need. That's hopefully what they'll do. And hopefully, even as a regular entrepreneur, your name, your image, and your likeness matters in the decisions that you make, because you do represent your brand. When people see you, they see your brand. They see your name. They see your image. They see your likeness. And all I want you to do is I want you to be prepared when you get paid for your name, your image, and likeness as an entrepreneur. We're going to be dealing with this all week, y'all. So take the financial opportunity that comes, take a look at it, do your homework, do your due diligence, all of those things to gauge whether or not it's worth you investing your name, your image, and your likeness into the partnership or collaboration that you're coming into. So it's your boy, Dr. Leary McKenzie Jr., the Impact Builder. We're going to be right back here tomorrow talking more about NIL and what the benefits and the drawbacks of it are for you. So we'll see you tomorrow. Don't forget my journey to 1,000. I need 1,000 likes, y'all. I need you to go over to my YouTube channel. I'll put the I'll put the link in the comments section there. I need you to go there. You subscribe. Doesn't take you but a second. Going over, hit the subscribe button. You can hit the notification button. It'll notify you when we have new content on there as well too. Right here, but I need you to share this, like this, as well with other entrepreneurs and those that you deem can benefit from these, from the content that I'm putting up here. Love to be able to have everybody let me know. I enjoy. I thank you for giving me the feedback. We'll see y'all tomorrow. Deuces.